I'm Leilani Farha, the UN Special Rapporteur on the Right to Housing. I am so sorry that I couldn't travel to Barcelona as I had planned, but a family medical emergency has prevented me from joining you. I am, however, pleased to participate in this very important panel in advance of the municipal election via video message, and I hope that you have a vigorous discussion and debate. As all of you know, it is now widely recognized that there is a global housing crisis felt acutely in cities around the world. Since 2008 in particular, in many cities, the housing landscape has completely changed. The prominence of private equity firms, vulture and pension funds, and multi-billion-dollar asset management firms in the housing market is unprecedented, as is their wealth and political power. They are changing the face of our cities. In some places, including in Spain, in the course of just 8 years, they have become the largest landlord. Faceless and often nameless, their clients are investors, not tenants. As a result of their hold on housing, homelessness is on the rise, evictions continue, new housing is unaffordable, and older, affordable stock is being converted by investors into accommodation for those who are more affluent. All of this is playing itself out in Spain and in Barcelona. Since 2008, 650,000 evictions have taken place in the country. Between 2013 and 2018, rental prices in Barcelona have increased by close to 50%, and at least one study shows that housing costs of units owned by Blackstone are higher than those owned by others. Access to adequate, affordable housing is a human right, and governments have a responsibility to ensure this right is enjoyed, particularly by the most vulnerable populations. City governments will, of course, play one of the most significant roles in this because cities are on the front lines dealing with both aggressive financial actors as well as vulnerable renters. At the same time, it is those on the ground, the social movements, that are so strong in Spain, who have a sense of both what the problems and barriers are to accessing the right to housing, as well as the solutions. So with this as background, let me ask the following. A requirement under international human rights law is that all governments, including city governments, adopt housing strategies that are based in human rights. We know that housing is very much in the hands of private actors in Barcelona, particularly private equity firms like Blackstone. So my question to each of you is, if elected, what specific measures will you put in place to ensure private actors like Blackstone contribute to the implementation of the right to housing? Which of the following would you do? A, expropriate properties from actors like Blackstone for public use, which would be in line with Catalan law 24/2015, a move that is also being suggested in cities like Berlin. B, strictly limit the number of units a single investor can own to curb escalation of prices of affordable units, as has been suggested by a number of urban geographers. Or C, impose higher local tax rates for institutional or corporate investor landlords, as is done in Vancouver, for example. I look forward to hearing about your responses. Thank you.